Are you sick and tired of leveling up slowly in Fortnite Chapter 4? If so, continue watching this video because I'm going to be teaching you how to level up fast in Fortnite Chapter 4. So that you can get to level 100 to get the Call to Arms emote and the Ageless champion skin, and even so that you could get to level 200 to unlock everything in this battle pass this season. And not only that, you'll also be able to unlock everything in the mid-season drop section too, which will also be available to unlock in the coming month. And we're starting right now. Okay, so first let's talk about the many different ways you can gain XP in Fortnite Chapter 4. And the first way being daily quests. So for the daily quests, you'll have 3 different missions active all at once, and by completing any of them, you'll gain 1k XP, and once you complete any of the daily quests, another quest will be put in place to replace the daily quest you've completed. Now because of the daily bonus goals, for every time you do a daily quest, you'll gain an extra 15k XP, which is amazing, since completing one daily quest will give you 16k XP instead of just 1k XP. However, the daily bonus goals is limited to 3 times per day, therefore after you do 3 daily quests in a day, there isn't much point of trying to do daily quests unless you do them naturally, because you'll only gain 1k XP for doing so. And that's why you should only try and do 3 daily quests in a day, since you'll gain a total of 48k XP for doing so, which makes the effort of doing the missions worthwhile. Also, if you party up in a game with friends, you'll be given an extra daily quest, making it 4 daily quests instead of 3, with the extra 4th one being on party assist, meaning that everyone in the party will contribute to doing the mission. So for example, if you have a mission that says eliminate 3 players, if you eliminate 1 player and your teammates eliminate the other 2, it will count as the quest being completed for everyone in the party, making it quicker to complete the quest, thus being able to gain XP much quicker. So you can also argue that partying up with friends can allow you to earn XP much quicker, although it doesn't make a huge difference, but it can be good to keep in mind. So I'd recommend whenever you hop on Fortnite, try and complete 3 daily quests, because it will allow you to gain an extra 48k XP per day, and usually daily quests are very simple and quick to do, making it an efficient way of gaining XP fast. Another good thing to know is that even if you don't do 3 daily quests in a day, you'll still be able to gain roughly the same amount of XP as if you did do 3 daily quests in a day, and this is because of the supercharge feature. So being supercharged will mean you'll level up quicker when you play the game and be able to gain more XP quicker, and this feature was added so that you don't have to grind the game as much to be able to level up as fast as someone that plays the game daily. So I'll definitely consider this a good feature for balancing out leveling up, since with this feature the XP you would have gone from doing 3 daily quests in a day will be given to you as you play the game. So whenever you do decide to play the game, you'll be able to catch up with your levels, and you'll know when you're supercharged when your leveling bar turns to a goldish orangey color. So if your leveling bar is that color, it will mean that you're supercharged, therefore you'll be able to gain XP much more quickly. Now because of this feature, you don't have to play Fortnite every day to level up fast. By playing from time to time, you'll be able to level up almost as quickly as someone that plays the game daily. However, although there's this supercharge feature, I'll still recommend when you're playing the game that you still do 3 daily quests in a day, since you'll be able to gain the XP a little more quickly than someone that hasn't played the game in a couple of days, since the XP you gain for being supercharged will be given to you over time by playing the game, unlike doing 3 daily quests, which will give you 48k XP directly. But nevertheless, you don't have to play Fortnite every day to level up fast. You'll pretty much be able to level up just as fast because of this supercharged feature. But anyways, with that said, let's move on to the next way you could gain XP in Fortnite Chapter 4. The next way to gain a lot of XP in Fortnite Chapter 4 is the weekly quests, and every week you'll be given 7 different quests, with each one giving you 16k XP for completing them, and sometimes you'll get given quests with stages, allowing you to gain even more XP, since if you complete one of the stages, you'll be able to gain 16k XP each time you complete a stage of the quest until you complete all the stages. And not only that, for each time you complete 3 weekly quests, you'll gain an extra 30k XP, and this will be available for you to earn to a maximum of 3 times per week for completing 9 weekly quests. And I believe completing stages of a quest count towards the weekly bonus goals. So thanks to the weekly bonus goals, you could gain an extra 90k XP per week for doing 9 weekly quests. For the first week, if you do all the 7 weekly quests, then you'll gain 240k XP plus the extra 90k XP that you'll gain from the weekly bonus goals, making the total XP you gain 330k for the first week of doing the weekly missions, which should level you up at least a couple of levels. And if you do this every week, you'll be gaining tons of XP really fast. However, unlike previous seasons where the weekly quests didn't have a time duration for when you had to do them before they expire, which was amazing, since if you didn't play the game for a while, the previous weekly quests from the previous weeks would have still been there. Therefore, there was no chance of you missing out on XP from the weekly quests. However, unfortunately, in this season for the weekly quests, you have roughly around a week to complete all the weekly challenges given to you before they reset to a different selection of missions. And if you haven't done all the weekly quests by then you'll be missing out on quite a bit of XP. So for this season of Fortnite, you probably have to play the game more frequently to be able to level up as fast as possible. So if you tend to not play Fortnite frequently, but you still want to level up as fast as possible this season, I'd recommend you hop on at at least one day of the week where you can quickly complete all the weekly quests in one go, allowing you to level up really fast. And luckily the quests given for this week are relatively simple and quick to do, thus it shouldn't be that hard to complete all of them for this first week of the season. So make sure you take advantage of the weekly quests as well, since you could gain tons of XP from it every week. But anyways, let's move on to the next method. The next way to gain a lot of XP in Fortnite Chapter 4 is the Milestone quests. And you'll have 10 different quests you can do that'll stay until the end of the season, which is very good since you'll be able to do them for the entire season. With all of them having 20 stages available to do, and for completing one stage of any of the quests, you'll gain 6k XP, which doesn't sound like a lot. However, if you complete all 20 stages of one of the quests, you'll gain a total of 120k XP. And not only that, because of the milestone bonus goals, you'll gain an extra 25k XP each time you complete any 5 milestone quest stages. So if you complete 10 milestone quest stages, you gain another 25k XP, making the total XP you earn 50k. So if you complete all 20 stages of the 10 milestone quests, you'll gain 1200k XP. Now not only that, thanks to the milestone bonus goals, you'll gain an extra 1000k XP, making a grand total 2200k XP, or you can say as 2,200,000 XP, which is an insane amount and will allow you to level up a lot. And another advantage of the milestone quests, especially this season, is that all the milestone quests can be done naturally for pretty much everyone. And here are some examples of milestone quests that you'll definitely be able to do naturally, even without knowing about the milestone quests, such as damaging opponents, eliminating opponents, outlasting players, restoring health, gaining shields, etc. Now one of the quests I see a lot of people not do as much is searching chests or ammo boxes, since I see a lot of people breaking them instead of searching them, which although it could be quicker to get the items you want from chests or ammo boxes, it's much better to search them instead for the long run, so they could gain tons of XP from this as well. But overall, you should be able to do all of these naturally without even knowing about them. But if I was you, I'd definitely have a read over all of them to see which ones you don't do naturally in games that you can easily implement into your game to allow you to gain even more XP and to level up faster. Now if you want to level up as fast as possible, which if you're watching this video I'm sure you do, make sure you use a combination of all the tips / methods I show you in this video. Also, if you're finding this video helpful, do drop a like to help let others learn how to level up fast in Fortnite Chapter 4. But anyways, let's get back into the video. Okay, so the next method / tip to gain more XP is by doing the Explorer quests, and there are a total of 9 Explorer quests available for you to do, and by completing any one of the quests, you'll gain 20k XP. So if you do all 9 Explorer quests, you'll gain a total of 180k XP, which is a very good amount, especially considering how easy it is to complete the Explorer quests. So you'll be able to gain 180k XP super quickly and easily. And as an added bonus, you'll get an extra 2 items, one being a harvesting tool, which makes the Explorer quests even more worth doing. So yeah, I'll definitely recommend you complete all 9 Explorer quests so that you could gain even more XP. Now a question I hear being asked quite often is if Team Rumble or regular Battle Royale is better and faster for gaining XP. Now there are many factors that contribute to this. So starting with Team Rumble, to be able to gain the maximum amount of XP from a Team Rumble match, there is a few things I would recommend doing. First of which being completing as much quests as possible, getting as many eliminations as you can, and lastly try to get the Victory Royale as well. By doing all these things in Team Rumble matches, you'll maximize the amount of XP you can gain from Team Rumble matches. Now on the other hand, if you're playing a regular Battle Royale game, which includes solos, duos, trios and squads, to gain the maximum amount of XP, you'd also want to do as many quests as possible, get as many eliminations, outlast as many players, and survive as long as possible, and lastly try to get the Victory Royale. Now by doing all these things in regular Battle Royale, you'll be able to maximize the amount of XP you can gain from regular Battle Royale matches. Now which game mode you choose to gain XP fast can depend on your skill level, since if you're a very good player and you play a regular Battle Royale game mode, you'll be able to outlast lots of players, allowing you to gain tons of XP. However, if you're not a very skilled player, you'll be more likely to die early on in games, which for every time you die in regular Battle Royale, you would have to load into another game, which could take some time. And if you end up dying often in regular Battle Royale game modes, you'll be wasting a lot of time loading into new lobbies, which in that time you could have still continued playing and leveling up your character. So if you do end up dying early in games in regular Battle Royale, you could try playing Team Rumble instead, since in Team Rumble if you die, you respawn back in just a couple of seconds, so you won't need to constantly wait in loading screens, allowing you to invest all your time to leveling up. In Team Rumble you can also generally get more kills, since when a person dies in Team Rumble, they'll respawn again, therefore having unlimited access to eliminations. However, you won't get the XP from outlasting opponents, unlike in regular Battle Royale. But overall, it doesn't matter which game mode you play, since they're relatively similar on the rate that they give you XP. But I'd recommend playing a mix of both for the best outcome. However, you could just play the game mode you like more. It's all up to you. Another method you can use to gain XP is the Accolades. Now, Fortnite states in the description of Accolades, as earn Accolades in modes with the XP icon, Accolades grant XP and will help you progress your battle pass. Now, if you still don't understand what Accolades are, don't worry, I'm going to explain it and show you an example. So first you would want to come to the main lobby, then change the game game mode to any creative map that has the XP symbol on it, since if it has that symbol, it means when you play in that game mode, you'll be able to gain XP while doing so. And you'll see if you could gain XP in the top left of the screen, just under the name of the creative map, which is where you should see the XP symbol. But if it's not there, that means you can't gain XP while playing in that creative map. So here's an example of a creative map that you can gain XP while playing in, and here's an example of a creative map that you can't gain XP from playing. So yeah, Accolades are an efficient and fun way of gaining XP, and you can even play these with your friends, which not only you will gain XP, but they will too, while playing in a creative map that has the Accolade symbol on it. Unfortunately for us, majority of the creative maps out there will allow you to gain XP while playing in it. But anyways, let's move on to the last tip slash method before the bonus tip. The final tip slash method I'm going to be showing you before the bonus tip is what I like to call the miscellaneous challenges. Now these are challenges that arrive from time to time that allow you to earn extra XP and unlock some extra items. Things such as emotes, loading screens, harvesting tools, etc. And the miscellaneous quests available to do right now are the augment tutorial quests and the oathbound quests. Now to unlock the oathbound quests, you first have to do the augment tutorial quests, which by doing the augment tutorial quests, you'll gain 25k XP, and because there's 3 stages, I believe you could gain an extra 50k XP for completing the whole quest. And after you complete the augment tutorial quests, you unlock tons more missions that can be seen in the earthbound quest section that will allow you to gain extra XP. And of course you'll be able to unlock other items as a bonus. And the earthbound quest will go after around 2 weeks, but it will return back in a month and a half. But in the meantime, after the 2 weeks, when the earthbound quests go, there'll most likely be another miscellaneous quest to take its place in the meantime. And you should definitely take advantage of the miscellaneous quests, as they can allow you to gain tons more XP and unlock some extra items as a bonus. But anyways, with that said, let's get into the bonus tip slash method. The bonus tip is a free way of gaining XP without doing anything, and here's what I like to call the creative AFK technique. Now in the previous seasons, they have taken this feature off before and re-added it back. Now for Fortnite Chapter 4, I've tested this feature out and it seems to work perfectly fine. So yeah, let me explain how you use this technique to gain XP. So all you would have to do is load up to the main creative hub, and when you've loaded in, all you would have to do is stay AFK there, and after some time you'll gain a chunk of XP. And the best thing about this is that you don't even have to do anything and you'll still gain tons of XP. I'll definitely recommend you use the creative AFK technique to farm extra XP, since it's simple to do and you can literally leave your game opened and go do something else in the meantime, and then when you come back to your game you will have seen that you gain some XP. And you can use this technique multiple times per day, but I'm not sure what the limit is per day. If you find out what the limit of the creative AFK technique is per day, I'd appreciate it if you let me know down in the comments. If you're not supercharged, you'll gain 12k XP after a while in one go, and if you're supercharged you'll gain 18k XP instead. So yeah, I definitely recommend you use the creative AFK technique to farm lots of XP. Now to get from level 1 to level 2, you need 80k XP. Now this number could increase as you level up higher, and it should eventually stop increasing in the amount of XP you'd need to get to the next level, and the amount of XP you'd need to level up being relatively high. Leveling up fast and reaching level 100 and even 200 can be a bit of a struggle and can also take quite a while. But don't worry, by using a combination of all the tips slash methods I've shown you in this video, you'll be able to level up to level 100 and even 200 really fast. So yeah, definitely make sure you use a combination of all the tips slash methods I've shown you in this video to level up as fast as possible in Fortnite Chapter 4. If you found this video useful, do consider subscribing to the channel and turn on the notification bell to never miss out on any new amazing videos I upload. And if you haven't dropped a like on the video yet, feel free to do so. And if you have any video ideas that you'd like me to make, feel free to comment down below and I'll make that video for you. Also, if you'd like to see more Fortnite tutorials slash tips and tricks videos, click onto the playlist on the screen right now and it'll help and teach you tons of things about Fortnite. But anyways, thanks so much for watching. I'll see you next time.